Nadine and Wes, great to meet you both.
Hi, Serena.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nadine, how does it feel being here talking about the final season of The Expanse?
Oh, I just feel lucky. I feel like a lucky person. Like I just somehow lucked out. Like I don't really belong here. Also sad. I'm really have my hope pants on though. I'm in a little bit of denial. I think it's just gonna come through. I'm still waiting for them to announce it. Don't tell anybody.
Do you know what? All it takes is the fans, and you don't know. So keep those hope pants on.
Go, fans.
Yeah.
Flutter. Yeah.
Wes, do you remember the first day you stepped onto set and how you felt on that day? And
Yes.
not only that day, but knowing you didn't really know what lay ahead, but knowing that there was a lot ahead of you.
Yes, I remember the very first day I stepped on set, and the very first Holden was because they were shooting a scene before they were getting to our scene, and that the very first scene we shot was when me and Naomi and Holden were walking through the ship, and he borrowed my crowbar. But before that, there was a scene where Holden was opening up a door, wedging a door with the XO. I'm drawing a blank on his name, and the guy was going crazy. Anyway, but when I first walked on set, and just seeing this massive practical set of the Canterbury, and seeing all this and people walk in, and it was like walking into the future and walking into space, and it was on this massive studio, and I just remember having this special feeling, and I was like, there's something special about this show.
Well, the fans agree. And Nadine, you were talking about, you're living in hope, hoping that there might be another season. And usually it is the fans that push it across. What has the fan experience been like for you? Because they're very passionate.
Very passionate, and just supportive. Yeah, comments all the time like, don't let it end, keep going, no, can't wait, all good stuff.
What was the toughest thing for you to do this season, Wes?
Probably dealing with COVID. I think one of the things, so when for me to get into a creative space, I need, some people, I need the interaction. I like to talk with people. I like to laugh. I like to see, and that gets me energized and ready for the scene, and puts me in a creative place. If I have to be isolated and I'm alone, and then you show up and you're working in bubbles, and I understand, it's what you have to do, and you have to, put everybody's safety first. But creatively, it just doesn't feel the same, because one of the things that I love about The Expanse in particular is this family group that we have built with the crew and the cast, and we've all been together for 6-7 years now. So getting to hang out and go to dinners and go out, and that really, I think, gives that sense of camaraderie that transfers on the ship, and the sense of relationship. And so, COVID, we weren't able to do that. We were all separate. You're, in your condo by yourself. You show up, you have separate bubbles or whatever. And for me, that was the biggest challenge, because I just wanted to hang out and see everybody.
Well, thankfully you get to do that now in this junket.
Yes.
Nadine, I'm not going to say the word final, because you're hoping that there'll be another season. But what do you hope that fans feel after they finish watching the final episode of season 6?
Completion. And I really believe that they will. We've watched the season, and I'm really impressed by how they wrapped it up. It's very whole, like all of the worlds come together, all of these complex storylines wrap up together in a way that the foundation of the storyline that they're building through this season is a really important one in humanity in general. So projecting that storytelling into the future is just, I was telling Noreen last night, I was like, thank you for telling this to the world and projecting that into our future. It's I don't know. I think it's really special. And I know these fans that have been along on this entire ride are going to love it. Yeah. There's completion. Mm-hmm.
Well, do you know what? Whatever happens next, just enjoy it all.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.